Alright, so I did actually tame uh, the Condor yesterday. What was it called? I can't remember his name. Lord Condor or something. I actually was able to get him to come out by killing all the buzzards. If you kill all the buzzards in that area or whatever they were called, he eventually will come out. And I tamed him. I had to drop Hopper because I didn't want to run all the way back to Lock Moden, the little camp over there, because there's just so many mobs between there and where that area was. I would have had to fight my way through all that again, and I really didn't want to do that. So I dropped Hopper, and which sucks because Hopper, I'd worked really hard to get him up to a point where I could actually train him on some abilities, and he was level 16. So I went and I dropped Hopper, I grabbed Lord Condor, then I stabled him, and I went back and got another Coyote Pack leader, got him up to like level, I think, 13. He was 12 when I got him. I think he got him up to 14 now, and he still needs to go up a couple levels before I can even train him, a couple loyalty levels before I can train him. So then I finally went out and I went ahead and got my owl pet. And the good thing about this owl is he's already got claw rank 2, which is nice. Now, I don't know if I can train him bite. It says that ability is not available to your pet, which makes me think he won't be able to learn bite. But I will be able to learn Screech once I get him some training points. So right now I'm looking for the actual meat vendor. I want to grab a little bit more meat for my owl, and using the same name as I gave the owl in the classic beta, and his name is Lunarian. So Lunarian, which is pretty much a name that somebody who was watching the stream had mentioned. Said, what about, I think they said something like this, and I said, that sounds like a cool name. So, and here's the meat vendor. So let's grab some meat. Come over here, Jaina. Alright, and we're just going to grab some hunch of meat. Mutton chop is a lot more expensive, but oh well. Grab a stack of that. And what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll grab another stack. Sell this. What else can I sell? I haven't really been using bandages at all, so let's just sell them. Probably end up getting me killed doing that, but that's alright. We don't need ochre anymore. Okay. I head to the bank. I don't really think this was... Actually, I think it was, maybe. I think I need to turn the... Well, I'll mess around with that later, but I think the output volume on my microphone's a little high. I'm going to move my mic away from my mouth. Yeah, so we're just going to try to level up this owl a little bit. We did a few quests. We're level 17 currently. 1 talent point. We're going to go 3 of 3 on Thick High. We're going to go 2 of 2 on Improved Revived Pet. And then we'll go ahead and start moving down into, Unleashed Fury. And that's when we start actually getting some damage increases on our pet's damage. Okay. Certainly not going to get any hops right now. What else we got? The rest of this stuff we can kind of... Alright, that's good for now. Check mailbox. We've got the bow that Jahara gave me, level 18. We have level 18, I believe, Spalders. We're only one level less. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. And so, whoops. Once we get rid of this lag spike, let's mail these off to my druid. Ugh, my mouse is acting funny. I think it's just dirty. The dust. So I thought about maybe this weekend. I know I said this last weekend or the weekend before about doing a video where you guys can see who I am. I know I've done a lot. I've done over 500 videos on this channel, and I don't think I've ever really done a video where people can see what I even look like. And I just don't really think about that stuff that much. I'm not an arrogant person, really. But I know people like to see what you look like, the person who's actually behind the microphone. So I thought it'd be fun to do a little meet and greet video, and I'll play some guitar, show you some of my Some of my memorabilia from my days of playing, I can't even talk right now. Dungeons and Dragons. I can show you some of my stuff in my office. I've got little rubber dragons in here and plants and all kinds of craziness. I got my guitar amps in here, my guitars, lots of stuff. So I might even grab my cats and get them in the video too, since they're always bugging my ass when I'm streaming. And everybody probably hears me bitching at them. God damn it, Osiris, get off the keyboard. So I thought that would be a fun video to do. What's up, Grumpy? Yeah, I was at the, you know where that bow is that you're always talking about over there? I was right over there, and I tamed Lord Condar, I think it was his name. And not Condor, I think it was like Condar. And, but he was, and I tamed him because he was, like in the pictures online, he had like a really nice white skin, which is very unique. But if you guys, I don't know if you know Grumpy, but when WoW first came out, there were a lot of pets that were unique. Some of them got reskinned to look more non-unique after like certain patches, and some of them I think they went the other way around. They got added skins that were more unique later on in the game, and I'm pretty sure Condor might have been the latter, where he got more unique looking, skin, animal skins. After later on in the game, because right now he just looks like all the other buzzards over there. And so yesterday I tamed Lord Condar, and he just, he didn't have that unique skin, so I went ahead and dumped him, and I grabbed my owl, because it looks pretty cool to have the owl with the hawk. Although I wish they wouldn't stack right on top of each other. That annoys me. And I don't think they did this in the beta client. I don't think that they did this. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and watch some of my beta footage, but of course, they don't stay stacked. Once I tell my my pet to go attack somebody, she runs off and attacks, and my other pet, my little hawk there, he'll just stay standing right next to my side. So, and I've been hearing a lot of people talking about how, and it's hot in this room. I don't think I turned the air conditioner down from work, and I think I got it at 76 in here. A lot of people talking about how they think Classic's going to be easier, like the dungeons and stuff are going to be easier. I didn't get to any dungeons in Classic, so I don't know if that's true or not, but I certainly don't, doing the quests and stuff, everything felt about the same as it does on this server. I didn't notice anything that felt easier, other than the aggro ranges were a lot smaller. They're a lot shorter distance, so that was definitely easier. So I'm level 17. My pet's like level 8, so I need to kill some mobs. Probably what I'll have to do is just turn off my pet's taunt and just kite mobs and kill them, because if I let my pet get on him, she's just gonna get killed. And we're gonna try to kill some. Who do we want to kill? Level 17. Need to get a really densely populated area where we can just kill non-stop. There's a lot of those in Darkshore, actually. If I go south, I can probably get down to where there's that one area where there's all the bears. North. That's north, though. So let's go there. We can pick up the bear quest, too, if we want. To kill, like, 20 rabbit thistle bears. I think they're around level 14, so that's not too bad. So right now, I've just got... I'll show you. If I go to the... Oh, did you see, Grumpy, that I got the bat? Check it out. I don't know if you saw that, Grumpy. I had to go all the way to the Horde area, and I thought I tried to swim all the way around the continent, and I actually swam from Menethil Harbor all the way to, let's see. I don't know if you saw that. I swam from Menethil all the way to the Silver Pine Forest. I actually got all the way around to, this area, and then I drowned. There didn't seem to be any kind of more shallow water where I could get past in this area right here, which really sucks. I thought I'd be able to make it, but because I needed to get obviously all the way to Tyros Ways. The only place to get bats really is my level is in this area. But luckily, Jahara brought over his warrior, who's like level 30, and he kind of escorted me over there into that area, and then I tried to tame a bat, but every time I tried to tame a bat, it kept knocking him on my butt, interrupting the tame. But he just, luckily, we finally realized if he just taunts, you know, just uses taunt. Don't attack the bat because you just kill him. He's level 30. But if he just taunts the bat, then let the bat just beat on him while I'm taming it. So I ended up getting the bat, and I called the bat Abracadabra after the Bugs Bunny skit where he keeps saying Abracadabra and turning the vampire into a bat. And this actually is a vampire bat, so I thought that was a suitable name. But let's go back to, we got Lunarian, we got Hopper, and we got Abracadabra. We're going to use Lunarian for now. Oh, you missed my run to get the bat. It was pretty difficult, I gotta tell you. I mean, just swimming up the coast probably was about 25 minutes of swimming. Just non-stop swimming, at least. Maybe more. It's pretty cool, though. I saw some areas that I don't think I've ever seen before. Okay, and I think this guy wants me to kill those. Sounds like a threat. I'm not sure how long I'm going to play tonight. I'm pretty tired, and my girlfriend's out getting the wedding dress. She's getting sized for her wedding dress. But when she comes back, she'll probably want to hang out a little bit. Oh, what is today? Today is Wednesday, right? Is it? It is, right? Yeah. So tomorrow I'm in the office, and then Friday I'll be working from home. So, all right, so let's head north. I didn't talk to Thunderous, damn it. Ah, well, too bad. But I'm thinking we can go up here and kill all the, we did get the Rabbit Thistlebear quest, right? Because that's what I'm... Yeah, this one. We'll do this one, we can do this one, we can do this one. Alright, of course we'll do that one. I'm kind of being laid back. I don't anticipate getting anywhere near 60 on any of these characters because I just think Classic's too close. It's only like 3.5 weeks away. I got to put in my request for time off. I just haven't decided if I'm going to take off the first 3 days of the week, the last 3 days of the week. I'm thinking of maybe taking off... let's see if this guy beats my owl to death. Actually, let's turn off taunt because I don't want him attacking. Yeah. We're just going to use our kiting abilities. Okay, I've learned a new spell, Claw, rank 2. Actually, killing the monsters up here, I think they're level, oh, they're only level 11, which isn't even going to give me any XP. So that sucks. So let's just skip those for right now. I want to kill stuff that's going to give my pet experience. That's one of the bad things about Vanilla WoW, and it's not really a bad thing, but if you get a pet that's really low, it takes you a while to get them up. Whereas they fixed that in later versions of World of Warcraft, where if you got a pet who was like level 9 and you were like level 30 or something, he would level up pretty quick, like pretty fast. I think it's a little slow. It's only because the pet just gets killed. I mean, I think what they should have done was still given the pet XP for killing mobs that were its level, you know, like level 8 or 9 if the pet's like 8 or 9. But they don't. I gotta go kill mobs that give experience for what level I am, so. Man. Come on, kill these guys. There we go. Alright. I don't really want to... I just want to turn this one question real quick. Hey, Zolson. Are you going to be off the 28th through the 2nd? Okay, let me look at the calendar. So you're taking off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. See, the only reason I was thinking about taking off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is that it's my friend's... Nah, you know, don't worry about it. It's his birthday on, I think, Thursday. I don't think my boss is going to care if we both take off, to be honest. It's just 1 or 2 days. But I'll put in the request for the same days as you, Zolson. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I may even put in for 4 days off. Are you going to attack this person or not? I know I'm too close. I'm tired. I'm bitchy right now. I'm just tired. And these guys aren't giving me any experience, which is kind of irritating me. This guy's, yeah, level 11's not doing shit for me, for my pet. Yeah, I've got about 108 PTO. So I'm thinking of, you know, I am taking off 3 or 4 days for the wedding, though, so I gotta be a little careful. I probably shouldn't take 4 days off. I'll probably just take Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off like you. Come on, I beat it. I hate it that I can't get up the hill here. You can do it. Climb up that hill. It's just the way these are textured. It makes it look like they're not as steep as they are. But they're very angled. This is one of those areas of the game that it always infuriates me because I can't get up this little hill here, and I'm like, mother son of a... Should be able to get up here, yeah. Alright, let's take out these bears. Think chair, happy early birth. What? I'm not sure what you're saying there, Zelson. Think chair, happy early birthday, huh? Oh, sorry. I didn't read his post yet. Hold on a second. I need to set up my other screen here. 1 second. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. So I still like the wolf the best, but I'm gonna try to level up this this owl a little bit. Think chair says, take it off, dude. My birthday is August 28th and decided just to take off the whole week. Yeah, my friend's birthday is August 28th as well. I think his is also the 28th. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm just going to take 28th, 29th and the, you know, those Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Good old rabies. Kite, damn you. Kite. He's not going to be at home? You're going to be leveling on my... Yeah, but then what are you going to do? As soon as he gets online, you're going to go jump on his server? Zelsina, you're always all over the place. You're always all over the place, dude. Well, that's cool. I wonder what the servers are going to be. I'm not sure if the servers are going to be really dead on the first day, or, you know what I mean, like really, you are totally an altaholic. I like to have a few alts, but not anywhere near as many as you. I'm definitely going to be going Paladin. Let's take... Let's try this one. You don't think they're going to be packed? Oh, yeah, but bank alts that's a different story, though. They're just there to collect all the loot from my, like, 3 main characters. You know I usually only level about 3 main characters. Alts are just there to store stuff. Let's turn his taunt back on and see how he does. He seems to be doing okay. I had 4 bank alts at the end of that last server. And they were all completely full of stuff. Free leather all over the place, man. Yeah, we're just leveling up this owl. Should I go get the bat out, Zulson? The bat? Should I go get Abracadabra out? Abracadabra! I've never used a bat before, at least certainly not in vanilla anyway. There we go. We got him to level 10 at least. Well, that'll help on his, hopefully on him not getting resisted quite as much. But he still needs about 3 more levels. Once he gets around level 13, he should be a lot better off. All right. Yeah, the thunder. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a serpent too if I get that, but they're a higher level. Let me go online and check. All right, so we've got so many different pets. So if we look at pets by type in vanilla, wow, let's take a look. We've got bats, bears, boars, carrion cat, crab, crocodile, gorilla, hyena, owl, raptor, scorpion, serpent, spider, hall strider. Good lord, why would you ever use that? Turtle, wind serpent, and wolf. Wind serpent's one of the ones we definitely want to look into. And there's also serpent, but we really wind serpent. So the ones that have lightning breath, the lowest level ones are in the Wailing Caverns. And they're elites. There's a level 11 elite deviate coiler hatchling. Has lightning breath 1. Excuse me. Now let's go look at take a look at the serpents and see what we can do with serpents. Serpent. Alright, serpents, there aren't that many of them. Again, the Wailing Caverns, Temple of Altal-Hakar, Zalgarab. A lot of these things are just, I mean, you know, I don't want to run over and try to deal with getting a serpent out of the Wailing Caverns, especially when they're elites. What other ones can we get? I don't really want Scorpid. Spider, no. Turtle, no. I don't want a raptor. I've always kind of sort of wanted a hyena. I think they're pretty much just like wolves. Gorillas can be interesting with their AoE. As far as tanking multiple mobs, they can be pretty cool. You stayed away from my house. You preferred dome. Yeah, I know. You always preferred the doors and the domes. I just can't do them because they're too damn ugly. They are just so ugly. But they're still good. Play what you like. Alright, let's go back to our pets. Wow. The only thing that hyenas have is dash. Dash 1, dash 2. The lowest level hyenas would be, you know, in the Barrens level 13. I do like hyenas. They're kind of neat looking. And then we've got the crocolus, which I've never used a crocolus. That's interesting. A crab, cat, carrion, and a boar, bear, bat. Let's take a look at the bears again. I wouldn't mind trying out a bear just for shits and giggles. Crocodiles have bite rank 2. They go all the way up to bite 6. Gorillas have thunder stomp, which is cool. The lowest level we're going to be able to get is, of course, Stranglethorn Veil. The Mistveil gorilla has thunder stomp rank 1, so that's a pretty good pet to probably tame. And bears, they have claw, and there's a lot of interesting bears. Dunmorrow, Elwyn Forest, young forest bear. Darkshore has thistle cub, mange claw, which is probably a rare. Bjarn, which is a 12 rare in Dunmorrow. Bjarn. The problem that I haven't been able to find any with like kind of like custom skins, which is, I don't know if it's just because this is patch 1.12 and they've already removed them, or if there's some of the custom skins were added later in the game. I'm gonna do a little research on that when I get offline today because I'm curious. We'll go to Petopia and we'll do, we'll just do some research. Maybe I'll put together a list of pets that I want to tame on my hunter. So, yeah, Stoneform's good. Fang Death, Shadow Mill, way overpowered. Yeah, it's pretty cool, dude. You can Fang Death, Shadow Mill, you can Fang Death, drop traps. That's why I like Night Elves on hunters, you know? Because the Fang Death, Shadow Mill, and Fang Death, trapping. Yeah, but do you know where Bjarn? I mean, are you familiar with Bjarn, Grumps? He's a bear over in. Since I don't do the dwarves, I'm not familiar with that area like you are. So let's take a look. Let's try to pull his location up, and maybe we'll go tame him. If I do tame him, I'll have to drop a pet, and if I drop a pet, most likely it'll probably be this owl. I hate dropping my bat just because it was such a pain in the butt to get him. But he doesn't look as cool as the bat. I mean, I'm sorry, as the owl. Unlock shoulders, those are nice. That's a nice item. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and head. Basically what I've been doing the last, yesterday and today is just playing around with different pets. I haven't even really been trying to level that much. Because if you grab different pets, obviously you have to level them up. You have to level their loyalty up, so you end up just trying to find mobs that you can just quickly kill. Fastest way to level up the loyalty is to just level the pet up. Oh, he's a polar bear, really? That sounds cool, dude. I've always wanted a polar bear. Let's see if we can go find the Bjarn. And let's go ahead and grab the other hawk as well, the other pet here. I think he's black. I think the black one would look better than the brown one with the white polar bear. I think that would be a better look. I've never had a bear, so I've always thought that. I always wanted to try it out. And with the way I'm speccing my Beastmaster into full like tank bear, which is not recommended for speed living, guys. Endurance training, thick high will do the improved for a pet. A bear would probably be pretty damn tanky. Okay, so we're going to find out where Bjarn is. So let's take a look. And we're going to search for beasts. Bjarn. Okay, Bjarn, I found him. He's a 12 rare. I keep killing these striders because if I can get enough strider meat, I can just go ahead and turn in this quest. I only need 2 more. Alright. Bjorn. Where's the location? Skinning, abilities, comments. No comments. Screenshots. NPC's position is hidden. Oh, well, you guys suck. Vanilla WoW. Bjorn. Polar bear. And classic DB. Okay, I see where he is. He's over by Ironforge, right? Let's take a... Just gonna take a screenshot. It's over in Dunmore. I'll just take a screenshot of this. I hate leaving Wowhead up because it just freaking, they have so much crap crap on their site that clogs up your browser. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna go grab Bjorn. We're gonna try to grab Bjorn anyway. Yeah, I found his location. I found a map for him. Let's see if we can get 2 more of these strider meats so we can turn this quest in real quick. Yeah, it just sucks that you can only have 3 pet slots. I paid 5 gold. I mean, thank you to the guy yesterday who sent me 20 gold, by the way. Might have even been 22 gold. Because he was done playing on the server. You know, testing out stuff for Classic. And he's like, I don't need this gold. This server's coming down as soon as Classic's out. I'm like, yeah, so he sent it to me, so that was nice of him. So I spent 5 gold to get the extra pet stable slot. Alright, we need... Here we go. And BR does have, he does have Claw 2, which is good. Although I already know Claw 2. So yeah, we'll try BR now, see how he works out. Eastside number. What? Timber the Wolf is outside Ironforge. Oh, I'd like to grab that. What's he look like? Is he a white wolf? Probably. Let's take a look. Timber Wolf. Wow. It's something I've been kind of doing a lot when I play on the Hunters now in Vanilla, is I just kind of go around and just see where a lot of these rare pets are located. So far, I haven't really found any that have unique skins, which is what's kind of makes them really good, because they, by the time you get to patch 1.12, they've nerfed a lot of the kind of spell type abilities, and most of them, the only advantage they might have is, you know, one might have a better attack speed than another, you know. White wolf with... Oh, that's the one with no fleas. I remember. But I like the flea animation, where they kind of go and scratch themselves. That's kind of a neat animation. Bear's going to get on my owl. So right now, my owl is still rebellious. But to grab the bear, I'm going to have to drop somebody. I might just drop the wolf. I mean the bat. I don't know. I'll probably just drop this owl. Owl's easy to get, and bat's not so easy to get. Alright, there we go. We got our 5 strider meats, so let's get out of here. Let's just get back to town. I'm gonna check my phone. 1 sec. No messages. That's good. My girlfriend's with her mom, so she may be going out to dinner with her. Because she had to get the wedding dress sized. Alright. Yeah, it just sucks. I mean, having 3 pet slots, only having 2 slots in your stable for your pet and then just the active one, it doesn't really give you a lot of flexibility. Right now I've got the wolf, the owl, and the bat. The wolf and the owl are both easy to replace. Maybe I'll just drop Hopper. And then let me see when I can pick up a higher level wolf. Let's go wolf. And there's a lot of wolves in the game. Hold on 1 sec. Let me take a look. So there's the Gray Forest, Wolf Paris. Yeah, but I can pick up a wolf. This Arrow, Elwood Forest. There's the Slaverfang Warg, Shadow. I don't like the wargs, though. I don't like wargs. Starving Direwolf. Okay, so dire wolves. There's the Rabid Direwolf. Mist Howler. Lupos. Yeah, which is the rare, of course. The Ghost Paw Howler and Ashenvale. Okay, those are okay. Spot. Dustwallow Marsh. I've actually spotted him a couple times, and both times he was killed by a horde before I could get to him. And Crag Coyote. Crag Coyote is a good one in the Badlands. I mean, they have the same kind of... Yeah, but getting a wolf is easy, so... Not too worried about replacing Hopper. I may just end up dropping Hopper again. If you're on the south of the Amberstill Ranch, Dwarf get the Rams. Yeah, you always need a free spot, so that's true because you got to be able to tame other stuff. So that means that the owl here is probably going to get booted. I can't keep the owl, the bat, and I got to get rid of 2 of the pets I have right now if I pick up the bear. So. All right, so. Stars too, sure. Okay, we're not going to pick up that next quest. Let's take a look at our log. We're going to drop this, and we're going to drop this. Drop this. And drop this. Drop this, which means I need to drop these. And we'll drop this. And Tumors, abandon. Crown of Earth, abandon. I'm just trying to clean my quest log out. I'm not too concerned with quests too much because I'm more just kind of experimenting. I'm not really trying to level really that much. I'm trying to just experiment with things that I haven't done on the Hunter. Get tame different pets and find out what kind of health. The other thing that I like to do is if you can get it, what I would like to do is create almost like almost like my own bestiary, go in and get it with my build. Because go through my build and at this level, get a pet who's my best friend and look at his stats. What are his stats? Go in, take a screenshot of these abilities, these stats, these numbers for him when he's a best friend at let's say the same level I am, 17, and then get another pet, and get him to best friend. Of course, it's going to be hard to do because by the time I get him to best friend, I'll probably have leveled to an even higher level. That actually makes it tough to get the stats compared, but we'll see. For right now, let's head back to Iron Forge, and the fastest way to do that probably is just to take the boat over and fly. All right, what else do we got? Tear of Grief. We don't need that. Actually, 5. No, we don't. No, I haven't learned Prowl yet. But I don't use Prowl because I don't use cats that much. I hardly ever use cats. I just find them to be a little too squishy. Yeah, they do good damage, but they're kind of squishy. Good for PvP. If you can get a really fast one. Get Broken Tooth, you know. But they are nice. It's nice when you do get Prowl and you have a Night Elf because of your, you know, you can Shadow Meld and you're both stealthed. You don't even have to put your pet away and you can hide from high-level horde that might want to kill you. Just sucks that you only have those slots, you know. So who are we going to get rid of? We got the bat. I'm probably just drop the bat. I mean, it was hard to get the bat, but I don't see myself using the bat. The bat is the model of the bat is pretty ugly. Let's be honest. It's not a nice looking pet. But it was a bitch to get him. But by the time I think about maybe even using the bat, I'll be high enough level that I could just go get him myself. And go get him again if I wanted to. Although I needed someone to taunt him because of the damn knockdown. I hate how the owl stacks right on top of my... And I forgot to grab the other pet. Ah, well. Too bad. I was going to go to Darkness and grab the other one. That's alright. We can live without him. I have not learned Prowl yet. Yeah, Grumpy, what I've learned is I've got Screech, Claw, Furious Howl, and Bite. So... I need to hit my, you know what? Screw this. We're going to go ahead and get to Darkness. Because I need to train. Let's train up my Hunter, because I definitely know I need to train. I haven't done that in a while. It's one of the reasons why I'm kind of killing slowly right now. And I've got a gold thanks to Tyler, or Taylor, I believe. Aldemon has bats. Really? Does it? Let me look it up. Let's see bats. Yeah, Tearsfall Glaze. Well, Shadowfang Keep has them. Razorfen Crawl. Aldemon. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Those big groups of them. They have Cower 4, Dive 1, Screech 2. Oops, you already there. Bear. Boar. Carrion. Yeah, I was really bummed. I was really hoping that Lord Condor, whatever, was... He was white. Like, I looked at videos on YouTube where people have tamed him, and he was this big white condor. And he looked cool. I was like, this is a cool-looking bird. I was like, I would love to have that as my pet. But when I tamed him, he was like... He looked like just a brown vulture, like every other brown vulture throughout the zone, you know. And I was like, well, this sucks. And I did notice that when people were taming him in the videos, that he had the elite around his target frame, which means it was probably Burning Crusade. They didn't even really start putting elite. I mean, they have it in vanilla, but yeah, he was a rare, but he wasn't a rare elite. Whereas later on in WoW, I guess he became a rare elite. So I'm guessing that people were in like maybe Burning Crusade and Wrath Lich King were taming him, and that's when they added that, you know, that white skin that he had, which is really cool looking. I'll do some research and really see which pets have, you know, which pets are, you know, how they look and kind of decide which ones I want. But that's to me, that's the part of the fun of the hunter is really getting into the pets and learning about the differences and which ones are good for which situations and all that. But yeah, Blizzard really screwed Hunter those. I mean, God, only being able to have 3 pets at a time. They should have. They should like if you play Black Desert, you can have like different types of horses and stuff. I think, and you can stable them, and you can even I think put people into a stable so you could have more slots. But I mean, you could probably have like 10 or 20 horses. I don't know. You could have quite a few. It would have been nice to have like maybe 10, the ability to have like 10 pets, 10 different ones. That would have been pretty cool. I tried to play Elder Scrolls Online yesterday, Grumpy, and I had a hard time with it because it was just too much running around doing, like, talk to this person, go talk to that person, talk to this person, okay, finally kill this person, okay, now go talk to that person. Just run here, run there, run here, just constant. And I'm not a big fan of that kind of gameplay. I mean, I want to be able to do quests when I want to be able to do quests, but I want to be able to explore. And everywhere in the world was so populated with stuff. There was just people everywhere, and it didn't make me feel like an open world. Like, I like open worlds where I walk out into a huge, massive forest. Huge, with huge trees. And the only thing in there are, like, wildlife. You know? That's what I want to see. Oh, my girlfriend's home. I'll be right back. Amber? Hold on a second. Okay. All right. Amber came home. She was excited about her wedding dress. All right. So, hold on. Where was I going? Okay. I like to train. Oh my goodness. Immolation trap. Mongoose bite. Ooh. And my pet is very hungry. Hey, what's up, Kurt? I'm just going to play for a few more minutes. Then I'm probably going to take a shower and hang out with my girlfriend for a little while. But then I might play back later. I might come back and play a little bit later after she falls asleep. We'll see. Just depends on how tired I am. How do I train my pet? Alright, so we can go ahead and learn great stamina and natural armor rank 2. Love you, babe. And then, cool. Now, at this point in time, do I want to take... I could just Hearth right now. We're going to Ironforge. Let's just Hearth and run to Stormwind and fly to Ironforge. That'll probably be faster than trying to run all the way back, catch the boat, and then fly from Menethil. Alright, we did pick up Mongoose Bite, so as you guys know, abilities that are reactive based on if somebody dodges or something, I like to put on the mouse wheel down for my key bindings. So we're going to key bindings. And Mrs. Mouse wheel up. Action button 9. That's not mouse wheel up. What's this one? Mouse wheel down. Make sure it's character specific so you don't screw up your other key bindings. And then we need to drag out, because it's the hunter, they don't update the abilities. You actually have to drag them down, or in my case, since I'm using a macro for a lot of these, I need to update the macro. So here, Raptor Strike rank 3. And my macro is just saying I'm not currently auto-attacking it, auto-attack, and then cast Raptor Strike, and then clear any errors from the screen, because, you know, I like to spam my key, you know, 222. And if I didn't have that clear errors and I'm hitting spam 2 we'd start seeing a lot of red text flying across the top of the screen, which I don't like. Plus, it would also throw a lot of text into the chat window, which I don't like. So that's that. And then what was the other skill I learned? We got track humanoids. Oh, immolation trap. That usually is X. Well, I usually put the traps, I think, over here, so we'll just throw that here. Usually, like, shift keys, like shift X will be this one. Shift C will be my frost on them. I'm not sure what I used for my other one. I can't remember. But key bindings, we're going to go bottom right, action bar. And we're going to control C, which is shadow melt. So here we go, shift X. And right now, actually, shift C is calling my pet back, so that's interesting. I know way back when I played the Hunter and, like, you know, later versions of the game, like Wrath of the Lich King, I'm almost positive I was using shift C for a frost trap. So I'm not really sure. We can do something like, I don't know, there's lots of different ways to tell my pet to come back, you know. We don't have to use Shift C. I'm sure I probably will change that to something else. Let's just, you know. Can the priest use a bow? No. I don't believe so. Priest can use staves, maces, and I think daggers. And that's about it, isn't it? They can use staves. They can use one-hand maces. I don't know if they can use two-hand maces. Where's all the meat I bought? I bought a ton of meat. Here it is. Sorry, I'm eating some chicken stew here. Okay, so we're definitely going to abandon this pet, I think. I hate to do it because I like having the owl pet, but I know I want to keep the wolf. I want to keep Hopper. So I'm thinking if I just get rid of the owl and get rid of the bat. And I hate getting rid of the bat, but oh well. So we'll keep Lunarian for now until we actually find the bear. The good thing about this server being so dead is that it's pretty easy to get the rare pets because there just aren't that many people. Like right now, this server was really dead. Like it didn't even have like right now it's 1114. When I logged on earlier, it was like 900 people on the server. That's the lowest I've ever seen this server. And I can only think that has a lot to do with the fact that obviously Classic's going to be out really soon. And some people may be not wanting to burn themselves out on it. They're off playing other stuff. Let me mute my microphone while I eat. Okay, I'll be right back. I think the air conditioner's not turned down. Flying to the burning steps. I want some more serene music. Although I do like this Skyrim music and ambience. Rainy Towns track is pretty decent. But let's do the Piece of Akatosh. It's actually a pretty nice one. I like the forest too. The Forest of Tamriel. This is a good one too. So yeah, I played Elder Scrolls Online, and I just had a really hard time. And that's the third or fourth time I've tried to get into that game, and they've really done a good job of updating the graphics. I mean, there's more buildings and textures, and almost to the point of there being too many things. I mean, I felt like the world was so overpopulated with things that it didn't feel very. I know I mentioned this earlier, but it didn't feel very open world. You know, it felt a little too crowded. Like everywhere I went, there were buildings and structures, and I like to go out into just the woods and see, you know, big massive trees and just a big wooded area. Like when you look at like Fangorn Forest in Lord of the Rings, and you feel like you're walking into these woods and there's nothing there but you and nature. I mean, I want parts of that in MMOs. Like I want certain areas to feel like you're out in the middle of nowhere and you're lost and you have no idea where you're going. That's the whole exploration part of an MMO, and that's what's one of my favorite aspects of an MMO is just exploring. And I think WoW's got that to some degree. And WoW, there's a lot of, like, look at the area I'm at right now, right? Check this out. You know, there's like a couple like campsite up here, but people are like, what is that? Why is that even there? Who's there? You know, there's a lot of just, you know, mountains and hills that are pretty empty. And a lot of the areas you can actually get to, if you know, some of the areas are hard to get to, but you can get there. It's just, you know, there's a lot of areas in the world that are not as populated, and there's areas that are more populated. So it feels more vast, you know. Whereas when I was in Elder Scrolls Online, it just didn't feel like that. Even Guild Wars 2, to some degree, felt too populated. And I think that maybe some game developers are afraid of creating these big, large match of areas where there isn't a whole lot of stuff in it, thinking that people are going to think, oh, this is too shallow. This game isn't complete. You know what I mean? This zone's just got like some wolves and bears and birds. It must not be a complete game, but that's not the point. You want some of the areas to be non-populated. And if you put in some mechanics into the game, like the ability to maybe build your own little hut, or your own little like log cabin or something, then people could set up shop, you know, set up their own little house out in the middle of the woods, far away from the world, you know, and you could store your stuff there, your gear there and things there. And I think that would be super cool, right? Okay, so let's go get rid of these pets. Now I'm going to go online and look for, where is this guy? Shit, did I lose the Oh no, I did a screenshot. I forgot that I took a screenshot of his location. So he's south of Ambersteel Ranch, like Grumpy was saying, and that's where we're gonna go. I don't think we need our pet, so this pet's going bye-bye. Sorry, Lunarian. You were good while you lasted. But Lunarian did teach us Claw rank 2, so that's nice. Is there anything? I felt like I learned something else, but I guess that was it, right? Hi, Amber. We're gonna go get a bear. A bear?
I'm a pretty princess in my pink cloud.
Huh?
I'm a pretty princess in my pink cloud.
You're a pretty princess in your pink dress? Mm. Sorry, my lips probably taste like chicken.
Stop it, I don't care.
Love you, babe.
Back to exercising.
Yeah, I know.
Cut some weight.
I wanna. Yeah, I know. We gotta exercise. Will you?
I probably shouldn't have gotten my dress altered until later. But
Mm.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the top is not going to change sizes. So.
Yeah, that's true. Hold on a second. Hey, Kurt. Oh my God, I have too many windows open. Too much going on this computer. All right. We're gonna play after the hunter. Well, I don't think I'm gonna play anything after the hunter and the warrior and the druid. I mean, I'll just be mucking around with these characters until classic comes out. I'm like 99.9% sure. I want to get back on the warrior pretty soon. Like this, you know, I don't know if it'll be this weekend or if it'll be earlier than this weekend. I want to jump back on the warrior and level up, look a few more levels because she's got the rest time built up. We're gonna be going down to south of. Wait a minute. Let me look at my map. We need to go to Ambersteel Ranch, which on this map it isn't. It's right here where this quest is. So Goal Bowler Quarry is right about. Well, see, the map I'm looking at is different than the map in the game. The map in the game says Gold Bowler Quarry here, but on the map online it's different. So right where the quarry word, the word quarry is this polar bear that I'm looking for is in that area somewhere. So yeah, I'm just gonna play the hunter and the warrior mostly. I think over the next couple weeks, I am gonna take. I'm pretty sure the last 3 days I'm gonna take the 28th, 29th, and 30th off from work. So I'll have 5 days in a row to just play WoW if I want. If my girlfriend decides not to kill me from doing that, which is a distinct possibility. All right, so we're headed to right about this direction. Yeah. I mean, I've played. Ooh, what's that? Snow Tracker Wolf. I didn't know these were over here. Now, see, these have the same skin, almost as Hopper. They're a little different though, because they have white. Ooh, I like this one. I'm gonna tame one of these guys. Snow Tracker. That's pretty cool. They're not brown like Hopper is. They're like grayish, kind of gray on top and white underneath. So he looks different than this Winter Wolf. Or was he the same? It was just the angle. Well, maybe they are the same. He just looks darker to me. That Snow Tracker Wolf looks darker than the winter one. Doesn't this winter one look lighter to me, you guys? I don't know. Very, yeah. Those are pretty cool wolves. Yeah, I like this. I like wolves. I'm a big fan of wolves as pets. They're really they run. They have a nice running animation. They have furious howl. They get dash, so they can get into combat very quick. So they're just a good pet. Oh, somebody will mark of the wild. We got Mau Mau Me. Mau Mau Me. It's an interesting name. So Amber, my girlfriend's mother, just bought me this really super cool dragon. He's this green dragon. He's about, I don't know, about 5 inches tall, and he's got his arms crossed, folded in front of his chest, and he's kind of sitting up, and he's got this real like look of disapproval on his face. It's actually really funny. I really do want to do a video this weekend where I show you guys kind of like my office here, where I game and where I work on computer stuff. And, you know, just kind of, you can see me and what I like to do. You can see my guitars and all that fun stuff. So here's an ice claw bear. Okay, so we've got beast tracking on, so which makes it really easy to spot, you know, rares and stuff, because we can just mouse around until we see it. What we're looking for is, what's his name? His name, I don't remember. I can't remember his name now. But I'll know him when I see him. Okay, let me look at the map again. Okay, Embersteel Ranch. He is these peaks. So if you see this mountain peak here, these three peaks here, he's going to be up against those somewhere. And those are dead ahead. So it's good that these guys are all, look how many mobs there are here. He's a bear, so he'll be easy to spot because there aren't a lot of bears over here. And zoom in a little bit so it's a little bit easier to get a little bit more separation between these on the mini map. Another thing you can do, I'll show you another little trick, guys, that I used to use when I was searching for pets, is this. You just go into macros, create like a regular macro, and just do a target macro. Whatever. Find. And what's his name? I can't remember his name. Grumpy, what's his name? Grumpy's not there. It's not on my screenshot either, is it? No. Alright, we'll have to go to... Okay, we'll just pull it up again. Bear, bear, bear. Bear, and his name is Bjarn. So we're going to create a macro, find Bjarn. And we're just going to say /target Bjarn. So we'll drag this and we'll put this on a key that's easy to hit, like C. And so now as we're moving around, we can just spam the C key here. I'm just going to auto walk. And of course, I had to get this guy in here. Okay, well we can spam, actually C is not the best one. Let's go ahead and take C and move it to mouse wheel up, which I don't hear. Where is mouse wheel up? Is this mouse wheel up? Yeah, that's mouse wheel up. And we just scroll our mouse wheel up as we're walking around. And hopefully we'll find Bjarn. So far no luck. Yeah, the cats are pretty cool. I actually tamed one of these, but they're really squishy. At least they were at the low level. And the server's really dead, so I'd be surprised if he wasn't out here somewhere. See, there's an ice claw bear over here. Look at the map. Yeah, he really right about where I'm at right now is kind of where the map that I found online says that he's located. I'm wondering if he's up kind of in the hills. Can't really go a whole lot further. Alright, since I'm not finding him, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few more searches online for him. Let's say Vanilla WoW, Bjarn, Polar Bear, and see what other kind of locations we can find for him. Here's a video for taming him. So he has Bite, Claw, tradable abilities, Dunmorrow, plus 10% hit points, so he's got good hit points. He's got plus 5% armor rating, Cataclysm special abilities. So in Cataclysm they actually added those new talent trees. So in Cataclysms they added the talent tree tanking to this particular pet, and they gave him a different. Yeah, I think that might have given a different skin. I don't know, but interesting.
What is up, guys? It's your boy Venom here. Another World of Warcraft video today.
And let's meet this. Let's see if this guy shows me where Bjarn's at. Actually, okay, he's a little bit north of where I am. There he is, Bjorn. All right, I got it. So let's go take a look. So he was a little bit north, like up in here a little bit. This way. So I'm a little bit too far to the... According to this guy online who tamed him, he's over here. Kind of out in the open, really, which surprises me. That he's out in the open. Phone got hot. Yeah, I know. I have mine plugged in over here. All right, so a couple different locations for Bjorn. One of them is right about in this meadow, right where I'm standing. And the other one is basically just all around this area where I'm at. But I don't see him up right now. But since he's just a rare, he shouldn't have too long a spawner timer. Well, that kind of sucks. I really thought we'd find him because this server's just not very populated. Nice claw bear. We'll go ahead and just on the off chance that he, because sometimes when you have rares, they'll be on both sides of the road. So we'll just take a peek over here, just in case. Where's my mouse wheel up? It's not saying can't find him anymore. Here, let's target me. When I'm doing my search for Bjorn, it keeps pulling up the brown ram. Watch this. If I mouse wheel up, it targets the brown ram. So what it's doing is it's targeting anybody that's even close to the letter B. That's interesting. Well, so far no joy. We're going to do a few more searches online to see if we can find some other spawn locations. I'm going to say Bjorn polar bear location. Or let's also take a look for spawn timer. Okay. Actually, the vanilla WoW DB has him in a completely different location. Interesting. So that's it actually has him much further to the west of me. So let's check that out. It's funny how you get all these different interesting locations. I like the bow. I think the bow animation is nicer. You know, even just like when you're running with the bow. See how when I run here with the bow, I just think it looks nicer. Whereas when you run with the gun, she runs with it in her right hand, and I just don't think it looks very nice. So, and I like the animation. Like, so if you see here, you know, the animation's kind of cool. How she draws the arrow out and shoots it. So, I mean, the guns are kind of neat too, but I like the bow better. It's more quiet. Okay, unknown unit. So, Vanilla WoW DB or whatever had him over here. So let's take a look. Had him all the way up against this. See the wall straight ahead of me? This big mountain straight ahead of me. They had him over here in this area somewhere. Bjorn, where are you, Bjorn? I will find you. I will hunt you to the ends of the earth. Alright, so far no luck. Lots of leopards. Okay, well. Yeah, it had him right here. Right where I'm standing. This direction. We'll just keep walking around. We will keep trying. What is this? Looks like some beat up stuff. Since we're in the snowy area, let's go ahead and add a little bit of ambient. Not seeing him. Let's see if I can find the timer. Bjorn has 40 more hit points than Mangle Claw. I would recommend getting this bear if you are a hunter looking for a great pet in Dunmorrow. I tamed him at level 12. These are comments coming out around 2007. It says, when looking for the pet, you can make one circle over the area each 5 minutes to save some time. It says it's maybe 1.5 to 2.5 hours on the respawn, guys. But I'm patient. I'm a patient person. So we're gonna stick around. Hey, see you, Kurt. No worries, man. Have a good one. A juvenile snow leopard. That's interesting. I wonder what a juvenile snow leopard looks like. That's one of the best things about the hunters is the beast tracking is such a nice ability. So there's a juvenile snow leopard. I want to see if he's like smaller. It's this way. Juvenile snow leopard. I guess it's just the same name. It's just the same skin. They're just different name. Okay, well, I don't see Bjorn out here, which I wouldn't think we would. So let's go back to where he spawns. So I think there's two main locations that he spawns at, and they're going to be just around where the word quarry is, south of Eversteel Ranch, and then along this little cliff face here. Just straight ahead, like right where you can see my hand, where this cliff face here, and then basically between this cliff face and this quarry, and this region is where he basically is going to be spawning. We got a 1.5 to 2.5 hour respawn timer if someone has already come through here, so that's going to be a little bit of a annoying. But what can you do? I keep mouse wheeling up, but it keeps targeting Bronk. My macro is target Bjorn. And for some reason, that means target Bronk. So... Hmm. Well, we know the macro works as far as targeting something with the letter B, so I'm pretty confident that it will target Bjorn if he's close by, and he's the only thing that's close by that has the letter B as his first initial. So let's just run around and spam my target macro. Okay, let's go to the map. Where are you, Bjorn? You're trying to be quite elusive. Yeah. Unknown unit, unknown unit. He's just not up right now. I might take a little break, guys, and hang out with my fiance, and then come back. I'll just log out right here, and then see if he respawns. I'll run up here real quick just to see. But so far, I don't. No luck. Bjorn. We've got no Bjorn. I am disappointed. This is actually the first time I tried to find a rare that I didn't find him pretty quickly, because this server is pretty dead. So maybe this one's a popular one for the dwarf hunters, and they like to grab them. There's the ice claw. I know on the condor that he seemed to come out once and it actually said in the comments online that if you just kill all the other buzzards, it kind of forces him to come out. So let's make sure we kill every bear we see, just on the off chance that might speed up. I don't think it will, but we'll just go ahead and kill any bear we see. Maybe it'll irritate Mr. Bjorn. Bjorn! Okay. No, he's not gonna show up. Bastard. I kill you! I kill you, Dad! It targets whatever node unit you click on in the menu. That's pretty cool. Yeah, what's that add-on called? I wouldn't mind checking that out. Think chair. I remember like there was actually a hunter pet add-on in like I think Cataclysm, or I think it was World of Lich King, that actually was pretty cool. It would actually tell you when things were like spawning on the server. It was pretty powerful. What's up, Ken? Hey, Ken, I did get the Condor yesterday. Lord Condor, but he didn't have the skin that I was hoping he'd have, the white skin. He was just a regular brown Condor. So I ended up dumping his ass. And now I'm trying to get this bear. I actually got an owl, but I don't like how the owl was sitting right on top of my hawk. She literally flies right over the top of this hawk. Didn't look that great. And I'm pretty sure in the classic client it looked a lot better. So now I'm gonna try to grab a bear. I'm just playing around grabbing different pets, seeing which ones I might grab when classic comes out. I'm gonna grab the wolf because I just love wolves, but I'm gonna want to have two main pets, and then of course an empty slot so that I can train pet abilities. And you can only have 3 slots, I believe. I've got 3 right now, and I had to pay 5 gold for that 3rd slot. I may end up dumping that bat just because it looks. The animations on it are really bad. I thought it'd be really cool to level with a bat because you never see a night elf running around with a bat. You just don't. But I just didn't like the animations of the bat. And I thought the white bear would be kind of a neat look. A white polar bear. I've actually never had a white polar bear before. Well, I think I have. I just never really kept them for very long. Unknown unit. Beyond. It just does not want to show up. I'm pretty certain he's just in this area, so he's just not up right now. But I think it's a pretty slow timer, is it? The one thing site I found said 2.5, 1.5 or 2.5, 3.5 hours. So let's go ahead. Let me look real quick again. Bjorn. Bjorn. It's a bier. Found in the area with the stolen rams, Tundered Hills, very noticeable amidst all the ice claw bears. So another spot was right about here. But I just don't see any ice claw bears over here. Actually, it's further this way, I think. Let me check. Yeah, it's just over this hill. Right around here, but I don't even see any bears over here. Unknown unit. Damn you, Beyond. It's a bear. It's a Bjorn bear. It's a bear. All right, that does it. I'm gonna log off and I'll come back in like an hour or less and see if he's up. I'll catch you guys then. Frustrating. I kind of was hoping he'd be there. I'll be back in a bit, guys. And I hope you guys are having a good night. And I will catch you later.